Imagine this. A young boy, 2 years old, with a blankless expression, rocking backwards and forwards in his cot in Romania. An anxious German couple enter the room, and when they see the boy with red marks on his cheek, they ask a staff member at the orphanage, "Why does Alex have a mark on his face?" They're told by the director of the orphanage, "This is because Alex stole an apple from that girl just right over there, because he was hungry. In fact, she bit him." The director also tells the parents, "This boy should have been put already in an institution for disabled children. Look at the way he rocks. It's a clear sign." Adoption papers signed, his father picks up Alex, and they have a stay over in Bucharest, in the capital of Romania. While they're there, Alex starts to rock again. This really worries the father. He calls his wife back at home, who contacts their doctor friend, who tells them he's got a condition called hospitalism, which is as a result of being deprived of love and affection. The father says, regardless of what it's called or what it is, he's our son now, and we will love and we will care for him. As they arrive in Germany at the airport, they are met by their family, an extended family, with signs and posters. And they're really excited to welcome him in the family. Now, a bit of a warning to everyone here today. This is the first time that I'm showing photos or videos in my presentations. This is because I'm aware of the fact that sometimes people use images for ulterior motives, but I think I would do a disservice to the institutionalized children if I don't have the courage to show what their reality is like. And if people could please click through the presentation, please. In fact, the boy did not speak. He did not speak for many years. And before starting school, a psychologist made the following predictions about Alex. Alex will struggle to finish school, university will be impossible, and he will not be leading a normal life. Well, he was right. He did not expect me to be leading a normal life and to be giving a TEDx talk today. I'll be sharing with you why I believe international adoptions can be a solution for the many abandoned children globally. There's a global trend to reduce or prohibit international adoptions that occur as a result of global and social political situations. And the situation in Romania is just one example where I was adopted from in 1997. And I've also got a younger adopted brother from there called Colin. And in 2003, we tried to adopt 2 girls from Romania, and we got to meet them and everything, but then in that year, the Romanian government shut down international adoptions and put them on hold since ever then. And Romania has got approximately 70,000 children in institutions. And that's just an example of what happens. And in 2015, I was surprised by my birth family in Romania, and I was told that my biological mother gave me up for adoption because she didn't want me and she couldn't take care of me. However, I told the audience, yes, it might have been upsetting, but Romania in the 90s, their political situation didn't give them many options because there was no family planning, and women were politically coerced to have at least 5 children. And internationally, there's socio-political forces is an example of why adoption occurs, and with the current global crises such as in such as in Yemen and in Syria, there's going to be an increase in orphans globally, number of orphans globally. And if adoption is conducted with the best interest of the child in mind, following the Hague Adoption Convention and the United Nations Conventions of the Right of the Child, it exemplifies global justice. By focusing on respecting the well-being of the child, respecting the culture and the birthplace where the child came from, allowing for cross-state monitoring, and adopting a child in regardless of where he comes from, their social class or their background. And also keeping children in institutional setting is damaging to their socio-emotional development, and it can lead to abuse and neglect in those settings. At a recent global conference where I shared research, global experts recognize that keeping children in those environments is damaging, and they shed further light on research on mental and developmental developments on children, that it can even affect their sleep levels because of changing cortisol levels. So that's just another example why it's dangerous to keep children in orphanages. And by respecting where children came from, like in my case, I was always told about why I was adopted, and my parents chose to adopt me because they wanted to give children another chance in life, regardless of what challenges I might be bringing. And being adopted, also the research that I co-presented in Canada, we found that it's important to support adoptive families with the challenges that they might face when a child grows up, especially with their identity challenges of becoming an adult, but also of trying to reunite with their birth family and the challenges that are provided with that. So I challenge everyone here today to have an open mind towards adoption and to encourage your government representatives to do this as well. And I'm so passionate about international adoptions and children's rights because I want other children to have the same opportunities like I've had. And I would like to dedicate this TEDx talk to my parents here today, Walter and Heidi, and my brother Colin, which you can see there on the presentation, who can't be with us today, unfortunately, who I'm really proud of, and my extended family and friends for their support. And the main theme that has been with me in my life has been, love has been with me through it all.